guys, it is the Poke King back with another banger. And today I'm excited. We're going to be taking a look at Azulgg GG's first place 2024 Pokemon Stockholm Regional Championship deck profile. So we're going to be taking a look, seeing what Azulgg played, and let's just say that Azulgg was coming for Europe's best. Let's take a look and see what Azulgg played. So first off, of course, the main Pokemon of the deck is from Pokemon Go. This is what we call Block. Snorlax. The ability Block, as long as this active Pokemon, the Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent's active Pokemon cannot retreat. So as you'll see throughout the deck, the goal is to, of course, go down a little bit behind on prizes, use up countering abilities like Counter Catcher and also Erica's Invitation, and trying to stick a Pokemon that either can attack or that just can't do a one-hit knockout. 150 HP, and this is a big boy, you know what I'm saying? He is blocking us from going home. So you do play the 4 Snorlax. You play 2 Mimikyus, really good against the Charizard matchup, being able to force them into attacking with something like the Radiant Charizard. Mimikyu is just overall very good. It's very good against rogue decks that don't have any sort of actual ability, what we normally call a shred ability, that can attack through stopping abilities like this. So we play 2 Mimikyu. He did play a 1 Mantine. So Born Ashore, it puts a basic Pokemon from either player's discard pile onto that player's bench. So it allows you to do some cool plays. Now there also are some cool plays where Mantine could probably, you know, late game, if you don't have the Super Rod, if you have the prizes, you could put back one of your own Pokemon. It is from either player's discard pile, so you could put back like a Snorlax, a Mimikyu. So it's pretty cool seeing how that works. He did play 1 Sandshrew. Now Sandshrew is pretty cool. Trainer cards in your opponent's discard pile can't be put into their deck by an effect of your opponent's item or supporter cards. So no Pal Pad, no Team Yell's Cheer. So it's really good, especially against like the Ancient Box decks and the Mill decks, not allowing them to get back their supporters. And then especially for the Charizard matchup, Sandshrew with the Sand Screen allows them not to put back anything like Turos if they are playing like a Pal Pad. Also Silene as well in the Chin-Pal matchup, very good. Now for the draw engine aspect, we're playing 2 Rotom. Rotom right now is probably one of the hottest draw cards or draw supporter Pokemon besides obviously Greninja. But Rotom V with the instant charge at the end of your turn, let's bring that up. You draw 3 cards and it's extremely important in this deck. So he's playing 2 just in case one is prized with like the heavy ball. You still have a way to get the Rotom. He just wanted to make sure that the deck was as consistent as possible with how many games you're going to be playing in a regional. 1 Chi-Yu. This card is pretty nice. The Flame Search ability allows you to attack. So he did use that a couple times, using Chi-Yu to finish off some of the, you know, Roaring Moon EXs, now allowing them to attack. But you're mainly using this card for Jealousy Singe, especially against the Lost Boss deck. You're going to try and Misfortune them to death, stall something out, and then you bring out Chi-Yu to mill the last 2 cards. So Chi-Yu's really good, especially against Chin-Pal as well, because of how fast they have to churn through the deck. Chi-Yu itself, because they don't play Ionos anymore, can help you win the game. 1 Pidgeot V, it is the V Pokemon that 1 allows you not to deck out, but 2 allows you to use Forest Seal Stone without actually having to keep a V on the bench, and it also protects you from the Erica's Invitation, so you could put down the Pidgeot V, shuffle it back in the deck, get it out of your hand, so you're not hit by like an Erica's Invitation and giving up 2 free prizes. So that is all the Pokemon that Azulgg did play. So first off, for Arven, you play so many tools and items that Arven gets you pretty much like the Counter Catcher, gets you the Nest Ball, and then it gets you the 2 multiple tools we play, from Hero's Cape to all of that. So for Arven. Next up, we play for Penny. Now this is something that you normally don't see in stall decks, normally up to like maybe 2 or 3 with the Pal Pads, but pretty much he wants to go into what we call the Penny Loop. Penny with the Penny Loop is just extremely good, being able to loop back Snorlaxes or Mimikyus. Penny is super versatile. He did play 3 Eerie. He wanted to just be able to pretty much take out those item cards that your opponent has, once again, against Zard ripping candies, against the actual Chin-Pal matchup. Ripping Super Rods and Superior Energy Retrieval. Eerie is just really good, even against road decks too as well. Ripping Prime Catcher, we saw that in his finals against Hermione multiple times. Just ripping that Pokemon catcher is really good. Thought I had 3 of these, but I don't. But he does play 3 Erica's Invitation. Once again, this is like a pseudo boss where people are, you know, holding some of their bad basics like Manaphy's, Bidoofs, and you're pretty much just trying to stick those in the active. He did play 2 Misfortune Sisters, really good against the item-based heavy decks, Lost Box and Chimpao. Played 1 Iono, really good, just to shuffle when you have a bad hand. 1 Boss, once again, it's a pseudo boss effect. 1 Silene for the Silene loop, so super important to have Silene. And then Team Yell's Cheer allows you to put back some Pokemon, or also things like Silene, Pennies, and also once again the Silene loop with the Pal Pad and Team Yell's Cheer, extremely important for any sort of stall deck. Azulgg played 4 Nest Ball. All you play is basic, so it gets you any Pokemon in the deck, so super important to have the 4 Nest Balls there. To make sure that you pretty much can hit whatever supporter that you want, you do play the 4 of Pokegear 3.0. Even if you have supporters in your hand, for the most optimal matchup, you want to hit a certain supporter. So the Pokegear 3.0 is super important. He played 4 Counter Catcher, and this is really what obviously makes the deck with Snorlax stall. Being able to grab Pokemon and stall them out on the active spot is really important. 3 Pal Pad, once again, he is not going to lose to double tails off of a Silene. He's going to make sure that he's able to get that. So 3 Pal Pads allows you multiple times to get back Pennies and Arvins, and once again the Silene loop with Team Yell's Cheer. He played 1 Heavy Ball, gets any of the Pokemon out of the prizes. 1 Switch Cart, being able to switch out and then Chi-Yu, super important. 1 Super Rod, bring back some of the water energies from a retreat. Also to bring back anything like a Chi-Yu if you're using it to try and mill out. He did play 1 Earthen Vessel. Once again, it's a searchable card off of Arvin, so it allows you to get the fire energy when you need it. And then for the actual tools, 2 Bravery Charms. Once again, everything is a basic Pokemon, so this can go on anything. And I thought I had 1 of these, but I guess I don't. But it's 2 Defiance Vests, so I'll just go like that. He does play 2 of these, so 2 Defiance Vests. 1 Forest Seal Stone, searchable off of the Arvin, gets you any card in the deck. You can shuffle it back in with Pidgeot V, super important. 1 Hero's Cape is the ace spec. It just makes the Penny loop just busted. You can, you know, double Snorlax, 1 with the Hero's Cape, take a hit, penny it, bring out the other one, put back the Hero's Cape, and just keep looping the Hero's Cape. 1 Artisan searches out any of the basic Pokemon like Snorlax, Mantine, Mimikyu, really good. Sandshrew, Artisan, super important. And then he just played 2 Fire Energies, and it's for you to attack with the Chi-Yu and to be able to mill. All right, guys, so shout out to Azulgg GG. Apparently, Europe just didn't have the right amount of players to actually beat him in the tournament. He did get that 1st place. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of this Snorlax block stall deck, or block Snorlax stall, whatever you want to call it. Let me know the changes that you would make. Of course, you know me, I think a Cloth EX would be really cool in this matchup for the deck, but of course, maybe not trying to give out those 2 free prizes if you unfortunately start it, but with pennies, you can pick it back up. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out some of the other videos on the actual channel. Become part of the Poke Kingdom. It's been your king. Peace.